The preface. What you are about to read is my life story, a story of how I began this life without any beliefs in any higher power. It's a transformation of over 40 years in the making. The book has 3 parts, with the first being about my life. You'll need to understand where I came from in order to appreciate where I am now. Most people who start out the way I did might wind up in jail or dead, and trust me, there are parts of the book where you'll wonder how I circumvented that destiny as well. This book, however, is a major part of that transformation and describes what or who helped me and why. The second part of the book will take you through the love story between Jessica and me. Jessica opened my eyes to the things that were happening around me that I simply took for granted. I had never thought of myself as special or gifted, but she saw it, and she pushed me to learn about my differences and how to evolve. Meeting Jessica was no coincidence. In fact, if there's one thing I learned from Jessica, is that there are no coincidences in life. The third part of this book examines the science attributed to my theories of these abilities. I do not believe in anything unless it can be proven scientifically. The science is based on my studies of the research of the many great physicists, astronomers, and scientists of our time. The most prevalent for me and this book include Tesla, Einstein, Dirac, Bohr, Schrödinger, and Heisenberg. I should also mention the late great astronaut Edgar Mitchell, whose teachings, drive, and determination for there to be more scientific research done on this topic inspired me as well. A few things about me. I dislike the term psychic, as do most psychics, I think. The term psychic has become synonymous with fraudulent behaviors. I am nothing more than a human being with a partially enlightened consciousness, or intuitive medium, if such a label is required. One can achieve many levels of enlightenment. I have barely scratched the surface, and I've only just begun to climb the tall mountain that is enlightenment. I have much to learn and a long way to go. This story will take you through the journey of my realization and process over time. I can see some things, hear some things, feel some things, and know some things that others cannot pick up on. I do not see or hear or feel with my natural senses. If I did, I would likely be considered schizophrenic or to have some other type of mental illness. Pictures, thoughts, and feelings enter my mind, and although I may refer to them as sights, sounds, and feelings, that's because I have no other way to explain these phenomena in terms that most people would understand. I'm not self-proclaimed as an expert on this subject matter at hand. I wrote this book as I was learning and experiencing these events for myself the first time around. So you'll find that I explain things in layman's terms. There are certain phenomena mentioned within the story that have already been given proper names by the psychic community and are being explored by folks who have been doing this a lot longer than I. You'll notice, therefore, that at times I make up names for the phenomena I was unable to explain when they first occurred. Later, in my learning process, I went back and updated some of these to their proper names, as they are referred to in the psychic world today.